This election season, the internet is full of misinformation, claims, and lies, especially now with AI in the mix.
So how can you find the truth in all the chaos? We're joined now live by Layla Ferris. She is a verification producer with CBS News Confirmed. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. The work you all do is so incredible. It really is real journalism. Can you talk about some of the misinformation being spread right now ahead of the election?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're seeing a lot of misinformation. We're seeing false claims about voting machines, switching or flipping votes. We're seeing misinformation about ballot drop boxes and just voter fraud in general. Claims that people are casting multiple ballots, claims of widespread non-citizen voting. This is just a selection of what we've been seeing on social media.
That's a lot. You must be exhausted.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, so how can we at home, since not everybody has a CBS News Confirmed site to be able to go to, how can we spot these fake headlines ourselves?
Absolutely. So with fake headlines in particular, there are a few super easy tips everyone can do at home. The first one, I would really encourage people to just get off social media. If you're trying to find out if something is true, Google it, see what other things come up, what other corroborating reports are out there. If you're specifically trying to find out if a headline is fake or not, go onto that news outlet's website, type in the headline, and it should pull up a result. And if you don't see anything, that's a big red flag. Second tip for you would be look for visual clues. A lot of the times with these fake headlines, they're crudely made. So they're going to be low quality. They're going to be pixelated. Again, that's a big red flag. And the third one that is really important is look for inflammatory language. These headlines are written in a way to provoke you and to get a rise out of you sometimes. So look for that language and gauge your reaction to that language too.
Yeah, and you just mentioned the concerns over voting machines switching votes in some states. What can you tell us about that and what's actually happening?
Yeah, so we've been tracking claims about switching votes in a number of states, Texas, Tennessee, Georgia. Basically, what we've heard from election officials is that there's no evidence that this is happening. Most of the time, it's actually a case of voter error. And with switching votes with machines specifically, it's these isolated incidents that are often cited as proof of widespread fraud. Let me just give you a quick example. In one county we looked at in Texas, there were 58,000 ballots cast in the first day of early voting with one report of a misprinted ballot. Election officials came out later and they said it was likely due to human error.
Okay, well, the other thing I think a lot of us have been watching is this onslaught of foreign election interference because other countries see this as kind of a period of vulnerability for us. I know your group has seen some things. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely, yeah. The officials and researchers we've spoke to, they've said that Russia is behind a steady stream of fabricated videos. And, these videos, they have a mission. It's to undermine confidence in election integrity, and it's to sow distrust. I think the good thing that we can keep in mind is that these videos are, like the fake headlines, crudely made. There's ways to tell that they're not legitimate. They're not very sophisticated. And another thing I think that is a peace of mind is that researchers and experts are identifying these videos and the groups behind them. They're calling them out. And this is just a way that we're combating the disinformation.
It's kind of like whack-a-mole, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's so much out there. But Layla, thank you so much for all your work, and thanks for being with us this morning. We appreciate it.